hate making a TikTok because every time I have to make a TikTok, I have to rush through things, talk very fast, and sometimes I don't know what to say, what not to say, and I'm trying to summarize everything and fit it in a very 1 minute. I have actually made few 1 minute videos. I always go beyond. Anyway, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in case you're seeing me for the very first time, hi, my name is Monica. Welcome to Global Pulse with Monica. In today's video, as you can see, I'm finally wearing my scrubs. It's about to get serious. I'm about to educate you guys. I'm about to share my knowledge for free and give some simple advice that is going to help the ladies. If you are like me and you have always struggled on your period, the pad is burning. The pad can burn and you feel like, honestly, sometimes I would literally not go to work because I'm on my period. I don't get so much cramps. I mean, I get a little bit, but the part can burn me and I feel like, no, this is not fair. So in today's video, we are going to discuss about non-organic pads and organic pads. I'm going to explain why you need to change immediately. You need to change from any other ordinary pads that are not organic and switch to organic pads, because organic pads are good for you. Non-organic pads are dangerous. They are dangerous. They are making you sick. So first and foremost, we need to understand that the skin is not bulletproof. Yeah. The skin can actually absorb. I mean, there are so many medicines that we apply topically, so many lotions, so many things that we apply topically, and we believe they are going to get into our systems. There are so many diseases that we catch just from contact. That means our skin, our dear skin, which is the largest organ on our body, our dear skin can absorb some things from around it, some things which come in contact with us. Now imagine how delicate it is down there. That is one of the most delicate parts of the outer body. I mean, it's not completely outer, but it's one of the most delicate parts. That's why it is moist. God designed it to be moist so that, things can slide off. But when you are wearing a pad for 3 straight days, I was going to say 8 hours, but even after 8 hours, you have to put another one immediately. I don't know about you, but I have to put another one immediately. I tried tampons before and it didn't go so well for me. I now stick to pads. So for days, you are wearing something that is constantly exposing you to chemicals. Constantly. Because these things are made from petroleum. They use petroleum. And in trying to make the pads appear white, they also use other chemicals to whiten this petroleum. We all know petroleum is black, and they are using other chemicals to whiten the petroleum. Obviously, they are using other chemicals to make it thick, to so many things, to make it soft, make it a certain way, to make pads. They are using chemicals. That is the bottom line. I want to read something for you guys here, because I wrote down some notes while I was researching more about this. Environmental hormone disruption and conventional pads. These are like the non-organic pads. What are endocrine disrupting chemicals? These are substances that interfere with the body's endocrine system, which regulates hormones. These chemicals can mimic, block, or alter the normal hormonal signals, potentially leading to health issues. Now, all this information is actually free for you to read on the internet, but I'll try to read through with you so that we can all understand together, because I know some of you are too lazy to read, or you're not going to read anyway. But if you hear someone read, you might actually get the information. So how do non-organic pads contribute to endocrine disrupting chemical exposure? How do they contribute to this exposure? The conventional pads often contain synthetic materials and chemical additives such as dioxins and furans. These are byproducts of the bleaching process used to make pads appear white. Dioxins are persistent in the body and mimic estrogen, then disrupting the normal hormones. They also use some fragrances, some pads which have a certain good smell. You feel like, this smells like roses. That means they are using a fragrance on these pads. They are using chemicals on the pads. You know, you might feel like, yeah, it smells good, but honey, it's making you sick. You don't need, do you ever get your perfume and be like, no, you don't. Even if you ever do, I don't, but I've seen some people, you know, spray down. They make sure it's on the cloth. It's not literally inside, because we know they are chemicals. Why are we appreciating them when they come in our pads? Why are we like, oh my God, I like this one. You know, it has a smell, it has a scent. No, it has chemicals, and you're not supposed to be putting those chemicals, you know. Plastic components. Pads often contain plastic backings and layers which release harmful volatile organic compounds when in contact with body heat. The heat. I know some of these things you may not have seen, you know, of course you can see the chemicals, but I'm very sure the heat situation has happened, and maybe it's the reason as to why you're watching this video, because you have experienced the heat. Personally, it would burn me, and the side of my inner thighs could turn into wounds. Like if I'm on a job where I cannot skip, I must go to work, I come back home to nurse my wounds, which wounds have come from a pad. And you know why it is burning? Because it is plastic. And when plastic is heated, honey, it gets hotter. So this plastic gets hotter and it's on my skin. Obviously, I'm probably out and about in the heat. Everything is like, so please, if you have no other reason to switch to organic, this should be one of them. I think in the consecutive series of videos, I'm going to explain more. At this point, I would like to ask you to like my video, share it with someone, leave a comment because that helps me. And I also present to you organic sanitary pads. These are 100% organic. 100%. So many other pads, they put like an organic lining, but the inside or the absorbent material inside is not 100% organic, but rather plastic. We have talked about it. Petroleum. We have talked about it. Which means, you know, yes, there's a layer of protection, but it's not 100%. Which means, I'm stressing this one, the companies that are making the pads for us, they too know that it is better for organic. That's why they are putting it as a layer. They know it is better, but they want to make money because they know we have to buy them anyway. And especially in Uganda, because we did not have any other options. These are the first organic pads in Uganda. We did not have any other options. So inside they patch in cheap stuff, petroleum, whatever, plastic, and they just put a little bit, a layer of organic, and they give you to go and suffer. You are trying to get a child, you don't see the baby, obviously. After your menstruation, is it like 9 days, literally 9 days, you are trying for a baby and the baby is not coming. You know why? You just literally exposed yourself to chemicals for the last 3 or 4 days. Some people go 7. So the baby is not coming. Maybe we should sue these companies. You know, I just feel like we should sue these companies. They are affecting us in a way, and you know. Anyway, now we have options. Please go to your supermarket, Capital Shoppers, Carrefour, go to your supermarket and you ask them, do you have organic pads? Do you have 100% organic pads? You know, the company, the brand is called Travian. All right. I feel like I've been talking too much. Mainly the points which I made at the beginning, I made sure I made it at the beginning because I know so many people don't watch these videos up to the end. So I made sure the point was there at the beginning. But if anyone misses out to know that we have options, you go crying to your supermarket and you end up still taking the same shit that's been making you sick. All right, let's end this video here and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Bye.